How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome back to Out of War. The other day I started a brand new playthrough on hardcore mode. You start off with $100,000 and freedom. You're allowed to do whatever you want, wherever you want in the entire land. So when I first started during that stream, I walked around for a bit and then found this lovely little landscape which I've cleared out a few trees, and I've got myself going. With my $100,000, I built my general store, so I have a sell point and a buy point, so I'm able to get stuff. As you can see, I've progressed. I now have a little floor where I've actually got two wash plants, a smelter, and two wooden tables. Now the reason why I'm building the wooden tables is because in one wooden table I'm building wood beams. Still got a fair few to go, but I'm doing alright. And then in the other one I've got wooden planks. They're basically being made as well, and lots more wooden beams. The reason why I need wooden beams is so I can build the wooden planks, so I can build the stuff I need for my mine. Now, when it comes down to the workbench of the wash plant, I'm actively making gold. Now, I've got quite a long time to wait until it's all done, so I have got time to like dither around and do stuff, which is why I'm still mining. It's all right. Now, on this production, I'm still doing stuff on here as well. I'm basically running 2 of these. Now, I do need to extend to 4. The reason why is because I'm running quite a lot of gold in one go, so I need to produce more gold. So instead of waiting for like 60-70 minutes, I'm only having to wait for 40 minutes. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing today. So what we're going to do is going to run into the shop quickly, and I'm going to buy the equipment. Is it equipment? No, it's the buildings, and I need to go to workbenches. There we go. And I'm going to buy 2 of these. So we're going to buy 2. Oh, no, I want 2. I want 2. Done. Excellent. 7,000. Brilliant. Okay, next, let's get these out, pop that there, get my hammer, hammer this one, and turn this around. Excellent. Now, what I can do here is I'm going to take off this one, and I'm going to take off this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce 99 gold ore here, and that's fine. And then on this one over here, we'll produce whatever's left. So I'll put it up to 99, but it's not going to do 99. There you go, that's 24. So now, instead of waiting for like 60-70 minutes, I'm only going to be waiting for a maximum of like 50. So that's all fine and good. Now, over on my smelter, I've made 33 gold bars. So I'm going to take that off of here and put that in my inventory. And that's all good. And then we're going to go to my general store, and we are going to sell gold. Ta-da! I've made a little bit more money. I'm going to sell off my coal as well because I don't need it. And I've got a little bit of pay dirt. That's fine. Alright, during that live stream I discovered that you could make a lot more money if you just sold wood stuff. Now, as you can see, I could sell 32 of these and make 35 grand. And I sort of figured that would be a little bit cheaty. You know, at the end of the day, the game is called Out of Ore. The idea is to make money out of ore and so on and so forth. Now, obviously, if I wanted to cheat, I could literally just go around chopping trees down. Then I could make my first load, sell that off, and then buy wood. Because if you buy logs from the general store, it costs you 2.5 grand to buy 99 logs. You turn 99 logs into 99 planks, and then well into the beams, and it comes up at like 15-16 grand for a bundle. It's like, okay, cool, I'm going to make loads of money. Now this is subject to change. That will probably change over time, balancing and so on and so forth. At the moment, building wooden structures is really OP when it comes to earning money. But I figured, you know, we're going to do this legit. So playing on hard mode, I figured we're just going to do the mining side, which is what, you know, Split and other people are doing as well. So if you weren't part of my live stream and you didn't see it, this is what I've been working on. I've been working on my mine. Now my mine is literally, we're going into here and we're basically digging out by hand. I'm using a pickaxe to dig out every single piece of my wall and every single way I'm going. Now, this is the next section I'm working on, so I've actually got to take out all this bit of wood. Well, all this wall, sorry. Now, the problem with taking out all that wall is cave-ins, so hence why there's a roof above me, and just keeping the cave-ins away from me. So that's what I'm doing. And that's why I've got so much wood on demand, that's why I've got so much working, and that's why I'm basically making this video. I'm making the video because it's a long grind. The thing with this game is that if you're playing this on normal, it doesn't actually take too long to like get a mine started. If you're playing it on hard, it takes a really long time to basically just get things going. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm producing wood, and I'm producing wood and lots of wood, and then we're going to start making a lot more roof. So with the snap of my fingers, I would have done all of this, and then we'll go from there. Boom. Oh, all right, okay, cool. So a little bit further on down the line, I'm now level 22. I've done a tiny bit of digging. When I say tiny bit, I've knocked out a good couple of sections of my wall. I'll just show you where we're up to. I'm cutting through a coal vein right now, which it's big. It's big. I mean, the coal vein starts over here and sort of over here all over the floor, and then it goes into that corner, and then it goes over here into this corner. This whole corner is coal. It's like we're earning money. It's all right. So I started here when I was talking to you. I've moved all the way back through here now. We put up our wall and our ceiling, and we're not getting cave-ins right now, but you know the problem with cave-ins is they keep happening, so you have to keep building extra walls. It's all fine, and that's what we've been doing. I've been sort of just moving backwards. I've gone back another like 2 frames, and we're all good. So this just is. It just means I'm getting there. I only started this yesterday, and I feel like I've done quite a bit of like digging, handwork. It's a lot of handwork. It's more handwork than a prostitute gives you. It's all good. Anyway, so I tried to dig a little path out. Turns out it was just looking like a riverbed, so I stopped doing that. I've tested most of the ores around here. So I've got coal here, I've got coal there, I've got metal over there, or iron ore. I've got iron over on the ridge. There's a lot of coal. So yay me, right? I'm just basically turning into Margaret Thatcher's worst nightmare right now, a coal miner. So obviously I've got my general store open. I've been building like wood and stuff ready to expand the mine a bit further through. So that's been quite fun. Now, I haven't got anything on the woodworking right now. The reason why I haven't got anything woodworking right now is because I'm waiting until I've got X amount of money. The reason why is because it costs me money to buy the wood. Yes, okay, I can make money from it, but it's more just for the state of the mine. I'll see how things go, and we'll go from there. So I have got 508 gold ore, which means it can be turned into bars. I've still got a few in here that need to be done. I've got 31 minutes to run until all of my gold ore is completely separated from pay dirt, so that's okay. And now I'm going to bung all of this in here. So I need to do 99, and we need to do this a few times because it's going to take a little while to do this. So I figured if I did 500 bars to start with, and then we're all right. So I've got 13 left over. That's fine. That can go in the next lot. So I've got 8, 16, 32. I've got a fair amount of time to wait. Technically, what I should do is buy another smelter and then just do double the load. But I'm all right for waiting because I've got to wait for that one to be finished as well. So by the time that first sluice is finished on 30 odd minutes, that should be finished as well. And then it sort of rotates quite nicely, and it works out well in my brain as well. Now, as it's snowing, I've got to go back inside because it's getting chilly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off and dig a bit more in the old mine of Hybrid. I'm not sure how far I'm going back. I might just keep going until I can afford stuff. But I'm sort of hoping that having nearly 1,000 bars of gold here will be genuinely enough to start affording stuff. I've got 227 grand, and I literally need to get, let's have a look at vehicle. Oh no, I need to buy. Right, I need to buy a vehicle, and I need to buy a front loader, a wheel loader. And the first one is 358 grand. Now, when it comes to having a wheel loader, that's completely fine. So that's 350,000. My only downside is I need to build production as well. I need to build a storage. So we obviously need a storage so I can sort of like feed stuff in. And now I'm gonna have to build the hopper as well. So, and then we're gonna have to build some like conveyor belts as well. And so the idea is to build that out as well. So I need to build myself a pad to put all this in. So I'm going to need like another 6 grand, 10 grand. Let's say we're going to, currently right now, I'm probably going to need about 15,000 on top. So my base model that I need is about 400 grand because I need to buy fuel tanker as well. And then I need to buy the conveyor belt section so we can start sorting things out. Obviously, the more I can sort out, the better it is for me to be able to process some bits and pieces and basically start actually building a mine. Thankfully, where I decided to settle, I have quite a lot of open area. I'm just not sure where I'm going, like mine-wise. Now, I could go and dig over there because there's quite a few like little nodes over there, and we could actually dig out quite a massive section, like flatten it all off first, obviously, and then just dig layer by layer. and sort of build a channel down to it all, you know, an actual like a proper pit mine. Or I could just get clumsy with it and just do what I normally do, which is dig myself into a position that I need to expand quite rapidly. I'm thinking that over there is going to be my main mine area, because number one, it's sort of surrounded by the hills, which means we're almost on bedrock as it is, sort of. And it just means that there's probably more underground that I need it over there, and there's coal and there's everything, and the sorter and everything else can sort that out, and we can work out how we can go about actually building a proper mine from this section. So that's the plan. Really, I'm just literally grinding until I've got enough cash. When I've got it, that'll be the next section of this video. So I don't know how long that's going to take me. For you, it's literally as soon as I've clapped my hands, it'll all be done. Every time I come back to record another section of this, I always seem to be standing in the same place. I think it's just because I don't really have anywhere else to go. Alright, okay, right, I'll show you the update of where I've been, what I've been doing. This is the last section I do before I like go off and actually like earn a decent amount of cash. So I've pushed the mine back even further into the depths of this mountain of Moria. We've gone back another row, so yeah, I mean, since I started recording this, I think we started here. So I've done all of this today. That's not bad, you know. It's a good section of coal. Let's put it that way. So the reason why my money hasn't really changed is because I've been buying and selling stuff for a couple of sort of like rounds now. Now I've now got 2 smelters. The reason why is to take down the amount of time of me having to wait to do something. So I'm splitting up bulks now. Instead of like I'm just going to smelt 99 of them, I can now do 99, but over the space of 2 smelters, which, yeah, I'm going to be honest, works a lot better. So currently I am building out a load of, okay, yeah, we've still got planks to be made. I've got planks being made on here as well, because I need to build some more stuff for the roof, and we're producing more gold. So I think we've got about 60 in each one, so that's okay. Now, I do have a shed ton of gold bars, which is nice. I don't know where... There they are. I've got so that's the first $14,000 worth. That's only 99 of them. So if I sell that, and now I've got $113,000 worth, which was 796 of them. Basically, I have been grinding the living smeg out of doing gold. I now have $348,000. This means, right as of this second, I can buy a vehicle. We can buy our oh no, we can't. Yep, 358 grand. I'm only 10,000 off, so that's not bad. I can almost afford my first front loader, and I'm actually looking forward to this. The grind is real. I'm going to be brutally honest. I think I don't even know how many hours I've put into this. I did like 5 hours in the live stream, and I've probably done a good sort of 5 to 6 hours today, and it's like, it's brutal, man. But it's fine. We're getting ever a bit closer. So I do need to save up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the production in this lot. So there's 240-ish gold left to be like wash planted. And then I've got a smelt it all, obviously, so that's going to be like, I'm probably looking at about sort of like 400 bars of gold. And then I'm just going to stop. So I'm just going to let the game run for a while, because this bit just takes a long time, and then that means that the end part of this video is going to be buying my front loader, and then we need to build our little like wash plant area, get that all like set up and well, not wash plant but sorting area, because I need to be able to sort all this stuff out ready to go through. I'm probably going to have to set up a trommel or something. We'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, I'm looking at, I need about $400,000, and then we can start actually building stuff up and actually making things. It's all good. It's just taking a long time. This is the problem with this game. If you want to play this game properly and you want to play it with like how me and Split and other people are playing it, I mean, they're playing it before me. I'm literally just following suit. It's a lot of a grind. Be warned. You will be doing this backwards and forwards, digging a big hole in the side of a mountain, and washing an obscene amount of dirt and selling coal for like 15 hours, 20 hours to start. This is just hard mode. You start with 100 grand and everything you have. I did this harder. I've bought everything here. Some of the other guys like Split, he started off at the actual mine, which already had a general store. He didn't have to buy it. I did. I don't know if anybody else is playing it the same way as me, but if you are, congratulations and welcome to one of the harder ways of playing this game. Basically, the idea is everything you play with, you buy. There's no easy way out. My first piece of advice, though, would be to buy the fast pickaxe, because that thing takes That thing makes a massive amount of difference. Alright, that's enough of me waffling. What I'm going to do now then is I'm just going to let all this run for a bit, and I'll get myself my front loader and a little sorting plant. Hopefully I'll see you back in just a second. As soon as I've clapped my fingers, I'll have everything here. Yes, welcome back to yeah, my little mine. So I've basically done everything, and it's looking, I don't know, it's looking exactly the same as it was last time I spoke to you. For me, it was a couple of hours ago. For you guys, one clap of the hands, and it's all good. So I left you off with $348,063, which isn't a bad little amount. And now I get to basically sell off the last few bits I've got. So I'm not going to sell these because I need these, but I'm going to sell 9 grand's worth of the planks, and I'm going to sell the amount of money that I have for my gold. We now have $407,000. And you know what that means? That means I can finally buy some heavy stuff. It's gonna be good. So yeah, we now need to buy our first loader, which is gonna be this is groundbreaking moment right now. All right, so we got to spend $300 and something thousand, which is the LW200. Fantastic. And now I'm bloody skint. I also need fuel, so I'm believing that fuel. There we are. 2 grand for a fuel tank. Fantastic. Now I've got 46 grand left. That's not bad. The downside is that a sell point is actually quite expensive, which sucks. So what I need to do is I need to buy a hopper, if I can get a hopper right now. Let me just put vehicles away and buildings away. Equipment. Not equipment. No, it is under buildings. All right, okay. We've got buildings and quest build. No, not quest build. See, I wouldn't mind getting hold of a sell point, because sell points you're able just to sell straight away. But I need to start dividing stuff up, because there's different ores in this place, and it does really help, especially when you're processing things like, you know, gold and this, that and the other. And if I can just separate gold ore and dirt ore, then we can start actually working on math scale instead of like small scale, which will be handy. So that's good. Right, so production wise, that is for gold, dirt, diamonds and jade. It goes through there. The problem with that is that's 14 grand. That's quite expensive. For now, if I just get a conveyor hopper, I get myself a container, and I get myself a conveyor up. 15 grand gets it, so we can actually just start sorting things out and selling it. But admittedly, yes, it does mean we're going to have to start selling stuff by hand. On the plus side, though, it's not going to break the bank. So where do I want to set up, really? Because, I mean, I need it to be close to where I'm going to be digging. Well, obviously, I can move my wash plant around. You know, I'm going to treat this as like almost sort of real, where I can move my wash plant around in bits and pieces. Obviously, I have to do it by hand because you can't do like heavy machinery moving. And I figured that the best place for me to start was actually over here. Now, even if this is coal, which I'm not sure what this is. I think this is either coal or iron ore. It looks like coal, but it's on a hill, which means I can dig into the hill a bit, and I can start following the vein down, which is quite handy. So I need to put my sell point, or my collector stuff, roughly about here. I think that'll do. Right, I just need to make it a little bit more nicer to approach now. So right to me, next part is this bit, which is the little conveyor. Now, so it doesn't look like it's like clipping through everything, what we'll do, we'll just trim it out a little bit more, just so it looks a bit more real, you know, instead of just, oh, we just dumped it in the ground, it's fine. There you go, actually looks all right, that. And then we need my yeah, all right. So the reason why I built these is so we can like make it look a little bit more like sort of realistic, I suppose. Now, I get it. For now, it does look a little bit sort of just strewn together. And I get it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I do need to make this a little bit better, though, because I obviously need to make a little funnel for it. So I'm going to have to probably buy those things, because if I'm going to be honest, making them takes a little bit too long. So now, technically, everything should just fall in place and be happy. Now, the last thing I need to do is put my fuel tank out. Now, I'm going to put my fuel tank pretty much next to this, because obviously I'm going to be working here. I'm working here, so every time I need it, it's right here ready to go. We're all good, and now I get to start doing my testing. So we go into our map screen, we spawn on my little front loader up, and we get all excited. Yeah, I think we're breaking into coal now. Yeah, the first part of an actual vein. Oh, might need a bit of a run up. Ooh, it's exciting this. Might have actually hit a vein. Well, we have, but I don't know how much for. Well, that's not a bad amount. Drag that up and we'll do one more and then we'll see how much money we're going to make. Because, well, you know, now we're basically using a front loader. Joys of life. We can do this for ages now. We can go backwards and forwards until our heart's content. And we don't have to pay £3.50 for the ride each time. It's amazing. If you've ever been to a fairground, it makes a little bit more sense now, doesn't it? Right. Up a bit. We're dragging the bucket. Not sure why I'm one-sided. We'll just get this bit done and then we'll see. Exciting. Exciting times. Oh, it's just amazing, Brian. It's amazing. We've just been able to pull it out. And the best part about this, we can just back off. Put it on brake. Equipment. Refuel from fuel station. She's thirsty. Glug, glug, glug. There we go. So yeah, there you go. That's how we're going to start digging. So the idea now is I'm just going to dig all the way back to... I'm probably going to dig all the way back to about here, because this is where like the main vein is. So I've got a little bit of digging to do. You know, it's a nice amount. There'll be some bedrock in there. There'll be some stone there. There'll be everything. But if we dig back to this rock, it means that we're going to capture all of this ore here, and we can start scooping out across the land as well. And this could be a pretty sizable mine, especially with the amount of like ore that's in this area. I don't know how deep I'm going to go, but we'll figure it out as we get there, won't we? But worst comes to worst is I drag it all down to a level, we expand out, and then I have to move this a little bit. You know, that's all it's going to be. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at what we got left. So we'll go to the container, have a look. We've got 812 dirt and 111 coal. Right, well, I mean, it's not going to be a lot of money, right? It's just going to be a little bit more sort of, well, it's secure. The fact that we've actually now got an income coming in properly. So we'll go to the general store, sell what we got. So I'm going to sell that back because I don't need that. There's £1.5 grand worth of dirt and a little bit of chunk change for coal, which is okay. And all I've got to do now is just carry on digging. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. It'll be interesting to see what you think of this little new venture that I've got. And I'll be live streaming at some point. But as we get closer to Gold Rush, well, I might not be playing this for much longer until that season's over with. So until my next video live stream or whatever else I do on this channel, thank you for coming by. It's most appreciated. See you. And I'll see you later. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Boom. Fist bump to you.